Hey everybody, this is Russell with Android Central, and we're going to take a closer look at the LG Nexus 5X. This is the inexpensive version of the Nexus phone that was released this year. We got two different versions, and a big focus on this particular version of the phone is making it look and feel like the original Nexus 5, which means we've got a soft touch coating on the back, we've got the fingerprint sensor for Nexus imprint, new camera, a whole lot of things that kind of bring together this weird combination of the original Nexus 5 concept and the new technologies that Google wanted to make sure were a part of this phone today. And in many ways they succeeded. The camera on this phone is exceptional. It does low light shots very well. It does exposure very well for HDR shots. The one place that it tends to struggle is focus when it comes to really close up things. But that's a pretty small thing to complain about when you see some of the quality shots that you get from this camera here on the back. And a lot of that has to do with the laser autofocus that's on the back of this camera. It ends up being really good. You've also got the latest from Android 6.0 on this phone, which means you've got marshmallow animations, you've got the new security protocols with permissions. There's a lot to like about this phone, and along with that comes doze, which means the phone will rest way better when not in use. So battery life throughout an entire day is going to end up improving. And that ends up being very true with this phone. You can easily get through an entire day with no problems. The phone, however, is not perfect. It's got a little bit of a cheap feel when it comes to the phone itself. The soft touch on the back is nice, but not quite as nice as the original Nexus 5. And you'll notice that there are occasionally some software lag issues. Launching the camera isn't always as fast as it should be. And occasionally jumping back and forth between apps will cause apps to recache due to there only being 2 gigs of RAM on board with the Snapdragon 808 processor that is powering it. You'll also notice that the display on this phone, while perfectly capable indoors, not the best in direct sunlight. So that's a challenge you're going to have to deal with. Altogether, this package is going to come together for $379 for the base 16 gigabyte model. And while $379 is a perfectly reasonable price for a phone like this, 16 gigabytes is a little on the lackluster side. And when you consider that the additional price for 32 gig storage puts it in shooting distance to the Nexus 6P, this is going to be a tough choice for a lot of people to justify between this and between the larger Nexus. But it's a choice that you're going to make and really be happy with either one as long as you can get past some of these software issues. Thanks for watching.